So we're going to test to see if we can save a permadeath game file. Okay? So what we'll do is we'll go into the game and we'll start a permadeath run. Okay? A brand new one. You will need a USB stick with this, but that should be all that you need. So let's go to new game. We'll go to grounded. We'll go to permadeath. We'll go to whole game. We'll go to start. And this is just business as usual. We're just starting a permadeath run. Yeah, we're just starting a permadeath run. This is all we're doing. I don't think a lot of people are going to really need to save a permadeath file unless you're like completely hardcore like we are. But it's good to know that we can do it if we want to. Okay, so you're just, you're playing your... And let me kind of back up a little bit. The reason why I want a grounded permadeath save file is I want it at the break, right after we finish Ellie percentage and right at the start of Abby percentage, so we can practice Abby percentage under permadeath game conditions, or at least start the run at a permadeath save file and continue it. Does that make sense? So we can do Abby percent only permadeath runs. There's a lot of theories out there that permadeath acts different than regular grounded. Okay, so right now all I'm doing is I'm going to basically the first chapter after the prologue into waking up. I might go a little bit further. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go a little bit further just to see. I wouldn't mind finding... Where's the first spot in the game that we can die? No, it's not going to work without a USB. You're going to have a USB for sure. For sure. Because what permadeath files do is once you try to reload them, or after you die, they're gone. So once you die, they're gone. So you can't reload them. So you have to have that USB to reload it. Does that make sense? So basically, we're just loading a save file onto a USB drive. That's all we're doing. It's not some big magic or anything. No, it's not loading off an image. You're basically copying it to a USB drive, and then you're loading it back off of the USB drive. Yeah, it's basically just a normal USB drive, a thumbstick, or whatever you want to call it. No, we're going to test it way before we finish Ellie percent. We're going to test it real soon, as soon as I find a testing spot.
Yeah, you better run. You better run. Ow!
Okay, good.
Arm on that kid.
Nice. Can I get you again? Yes, I can.
Oh, you like that? Don't tell your mom.
Can I get you? There we go.
Oh, suck it.
You got to get that. Nice.
For you, Tiny.
Nice.
Eat snow, you little shit.
Hammering this guy.
Eat snow.
Just hammering him. I think I missed that one.
Get back here.
There we go. Okay, so we're at the Overlook chapter. So we're going to go to load. And it's going to say, would you like to manually save before continuing? And just for shits and giggles, we're going to say yes. And we're going to save it over this shortcut. So now we have a autosave that's grounded permadeath, and we have a manual save that's grounded permadeath. Now, let's go to home. And you should be able to do this on PS4 also. You should be able to. Let's go to settings. Let's go to our save data. And we want to go to save data PS4. copy your save data to cloud storage or a USB drive. Boom. Let's try that. Copy to a USB drive. We'll go down to The Last of Us Part 2. We're going to find it. There it is. That's today's date and the exact time, it's actually 9/29. So there's our Permadeath save file. So we're going to copy that to the USB drive. Okay. Do you want to overwrite the save data on the USB drive? Yes, I do. So I've got a USB drive plugged into the back of the PS5 right now. Okay, so that's done. So now we're going to go back to the game. We're going to go back to the game, and now we're going to overwrite both of the files. We're going to get rid of the Permadeath files now. And then we're going to see if we can reload that USB file to test it. I mean, really all we're doing, Sammy, is we're just taking the save file that we have, and we're putting it on a USB drive, and we're holding it. And then when we want to reload the USB drive, we're just going to put it back into the game. It's not too complicated. So let's go back to story. This is we still have our, right now you can see the manual save is gone. Okay. But we do have our autosave. So what we'll do is we will... Actually, we're going to get rid of that autosave altogether. So we're going to load up the shortcut. What are you doing? You stuck or something? You want to come over here? Okay. She does. She wants to come over here. Okay. There we go. Let's do some petting. Yeah, I think you're probably right. So we loaded up our shortcut. Okay, so there's the overlook right there. So it like, for some weird reason, it brought that save back. It auto-saved you can see it auto-saved it and backed it up. But we don't want it. We want to get rid of it altogether. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the game over the overlook, over the Permadeath file. Okay, so that's gone. Okay, now let's go look at it again. Look, there's no Permadeath file at all. It's gone, right? It's gone. It's gone. So we're like, gosh darn it, you know what? I'd really like to play that Permadeath game that I started 4 days ago on that USB drive that I saved it on. So you go back to home, and we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go back to the save data. So now we're going to go back to save data PS4. And we're going to go copy your saved data to your console or delete it from a USB drive. So we're going to copy it back to the console. There it is. And now it's finding it on the USB drive. Yeah, it's meta. Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. There it is. There's the overlook. There's the save file that we saved. And it's always going to be on that USB drive. So we're going to copy it. Yeah, they might tell you we're going to have to close the application. That's fine. Close it up. Okay. Do you want to overwrite your save data on console? Yes. Okay. We should be good. So let's go back. And let's load up the game and see if we've got our save file now. It should work the same way on PS4, exactly. Yep, it should. You have forgotten why we want to do this? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but there's kind of a little bit of an argument that permadeath acts a little bit different than grounded, than straight grounded. And right now, the only way that we've been practicing permadeath is from a grounded save file. So let's go and see if we got it. Uh-oh, look at that. Continue the overlook. Load game. Oh my God. There's our save file right there. There it is. So now we can just load that up. I do. And continue our game here. We could do a save file right there. So here it is. And if we go load again, would you like to manually save before continuing? No. And we are still on our challenge grounded permadeath run. So we're continuing our grounded permadeath run. So this is how you do it. This is how we do it.
Can't wait.